Hey everyone, welcome to I've Got Green, the tribute podcast to Sports Editor Bill Greene. I'm your host, Shannon. Today we take a step back to Friday, September 24th, 1982. The Kankakee Daily Journal had 2 sections and was 18 pages. It cost 25 cents. The weather was cloudy and cool. Cloudy and cooler tonight, with a 30% chance of rain and the low in the lower 40s. On September 24th, 1982, the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 was Hard to Say I'm Sorry by Chicago. The song was the band's number 1 hit since 1978. The number 1 movie was E.T. the Extraterrestrial. The best-selling car in America was the Ford Escort. And on American television, Magnum P.I., Fall Guy, and the NBC Sunday Night Movie were just a few of the most watched shows. Now, on to our article. Olivet Gets Message for Home Debut by Bill Greene, Journal Sports Editor. Coach Ken Richardson's biggest concern this Saturday is not Olivet, Michigan. It's his Olivet Nazarene College football team. When you have rolled over your first 2 opponents 53-20 and 43-0, and when the next opponent is winless, it's very hard not to be complacent. That is Richardson's worry, although he feels he got his point across to his team earlier in the week about Saturday's 1:30 p.m. home opener at Ward Field. "We talked about complacency," said Richardson. "We told the players the worst things they could do was come home and play poorly in front of their fans. We are still a question. People are not sure if we are for real." Let's look a little bit into Coach Richardson. In the 1986 Olivet Nazarene yearbook, it was said of him, "The ONC football program underwent many changes as a result of Richardson's dedication." The Tigers experienced their best season in 1982 with a 7-3 record, while the defensive team received national rankings. Richardson was not only a coach but an originator. During the 1982 season, homecoming included football for the very first time. The theme for the team became PAW, PAW, Positive Attitudes Win. This resulted in a more unified team. Although PAW did not always prove true, Richardson never stopped giving his 100% dedication to the football program. Back to the article. The team wants to do well. We, the coaches, have challenged them to play well. In addition, there are some injury problems. We have 3 starters with knee injuries and only 1 may play. If we get the lead, we'll get him out there. The injuries have struck the defense most severely, sidelining end Jeff Killian and linebacker Dave Bruce. Sophomores Mark Parks and John Miller will fill in as linebacker and end, respectively. "Parks played very well Saturday when Bruce was hurt," said Richardson, "and Miller is very quick and reads well." Veteran offensive guard Doug Gallup also has a knee injury, but he is expected to start. Although the competition has not been that strong, Richardson feels his club is executing well and playing well. "We are not missing many assignments," he said. The Tigers, who are the top-scoring team in the nation on the NAIA level with a 48-point average, have been balanced. Quarterback Butch Stafford, running backs Mitch Combs and Tim Johnson, and receiver Bill McElroy have had 2 good weeks. McElroy has scored 4 touchdowns. As a note, while it does not appear that any of the players mentioned in this article went on to play football professionally, many of them were inducted into the ONU Hall of Fame. If you want to read the rest of the article, go to https://www.jstor.org/stable/community.366881168. I'll include the link in the description. Thanks for spending a brief moment of time with me in 1982, and I'll see you again in another podcast.